Hey Phenoms, it's me and I am going to record a poem. This one is called They All Fall Down. It's the poem that I entered into my last competition, so I hope you all like it. Subscribe and let me know what you think. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes to ashes, they all fall down. She was born on the banks of success, beautiful from the very first moment that she graced this world with her presence, and she was taught that mommy knows best. And to be the best, you had to beat the best. In second place was just the first loser. Dance was her forte from Monday through Sunday, and she was dedicated to her craft. Because after all, she was living off the broken dreams of mommy's past. See, mommy wanted to be a dancer. And in her future, success seemed keen until she got pregnant at the tender age of 17. She had a boy. No more ballet and plie, just diapers and play dates. But mommy swore to herself that she'd one day have her turn, that she was no Langston Hughes and that this dream won't be deferred. But 4 years later, she was pregnant again. This one made 2 children, 1 husband, but something still missing from terribly deep within. She had a girl. Finally, she thought that this was her chance to live out a dream through a second hand. Bella. By the age of 3, Bella was entered into every possible dance class she could take, with mommy's silent promise that she would never allow her to make her past mistakes, so she was pushed. She was pushed to leap higher, turn wider, spin faster than anyone had ever done before. With a constant reminder to always point your toes and never look on the floor, she was flawless. Almost perfect, but not the best. Because to be the best, you had to beat the best. She was often second place, so in mommy's eyes, she was just the first loser. Amy. Now, Amy was a natural. She had precise talent and skill. She could see out any style of dance because she had motivation and will. Bella and Amy were best friends. From the age of 3 to 13, they made a pact that if one didn't get it, the other would win. And no matter the results, they would always remain friends. Competitions. Now, although they would audition for the same role or spot, Bella was often happy with whatever she got, but mommy wasn't. And the look on her eyes when Amy would win started to affect Bella from deep within, so she began to push herself. She would practice for hours among hours, feet bleeding with pain for days on end, muscles would strain, so that in hopes that one day mommy would be just as proud of her as she was Amy. Showtime. This was the big day. The day when she could finally prove that she was the best. To lay her defeated soul to rest, she danced like an angel. Turn by turn, leap by leap, pointed toes, flexed feet, she was flawless. But when the results came back, she was once again second place. She wanted to wipe that prideful smile right off of Amy's face, and looking into the audience and seeing the eyes of a mother who once again didn't approve. That her second place win wasn't another win, but just another big lose, Bella became enraged. She picked up the sharpest thing she could find and held it in her hand. Finally, time to prove to mommy that for once she was the better man, and so she stabbed her. She stabbed her 37 times, and finally she was dead. The blood of her best friend now smeared across her unforgiving hands, and as she stood there with pride in her eyes, she shouted, "Mommy, look what you've inspired. I'm perfect. Mommy, I'm perfect." Her mother looked her deep in her eyes. She turned away, and she never replied. From ashes to ashes, they all fall down. Thank you.